Do you really, really, really want to sell your book as a series? My name is Gina. I'm an author, editor, publishing professional. I help you make your writing better. So there are two questions in this comment, and I'm going to address them separately. So one says, if you have a book that is ending on a cliffhanger and it's going to lead into a series, how can you possibly turn that into a standalone? And that is hard. That is hard to do. It is difficult to take a book that must be a cliffhanger and turn it into something that stands on its own. You are probably going to have to rework your entire structure. You're going to have to look at character arcs. Now, there are times in which you can have a story that buttons up pretty nicely, but there are some unanswered questions underneath there that you could drag into book two and therefore turn it into a series. That is much easier to make the changes between standalone and series potential if you have something that buttons up nicely but has some unanswered questions. Having a true, genuine cliffhanger at the end of book one, that's really hard to undo. It is also really, really difficult to get published, which is why the second question in this comment says, what can you do or say to make sure that your book gets picked up as a series? And the answer is, unfortunately, just write a really, really good book. There is nothing you can say or do to convince somebody to pay you for 3 books if book one isn't fantastic. The only way that you are going to get picked up for 2 books, 3 books, 4 books, and especially for an entire series is if you have written an absolutely fantastic book one. You have to make everybody believe that you are capable of doing this over and over again and that you have written something that is going to sell so well that it is going to justify the risk.